Hello everyone, I'm Seth with Exotic Motorsports, and this is our 2003 Dodge Viper SRT10. This car is a convertible, manual transmission, V10, pretty cool cars. This one has just a little over 8,000 miles. It is in really good shape. There were a few just tiny cosmetic issues, like scratch there and there, chip there. Chip there. That is on the front passenger headlight area. Chip there. Chip there. There's a few here on the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. Considering this vehicle is 17 years old, I'd say it is in pretty good condition. It does, after all, only have a little over 8,000 miles on it. Front driver's side wheel here. A little bit of chips there on the edge. Tiny bit of rash right there. Driver's side mirror cap, small chip there, small chip there. Three chips right there on the side skirt, just to the left of the exhaust port. Two little scratches by the door handle, very small. Moving over to the rear driver's side quarter panel here. Small chip there. Small, very faint scratch there. Super faint. I'd be willing to bet that would polish out. Rear driver's side wheel. A little bit of discoloration there. A couple scratches there on the inside. Few scratches here and here. Not too bad. The wheel looks pretty good overall. Going to the back bumper here. Small scratch there, just under the taillight on the bumper area. Rock chip there, very small. The actual trunk lid. Looks like it's just very lightly peppered. Oh, I apologize. That is not chipping. Some kind of dust. Going over to the passenger side rear quarter panel. Looks pretty good, no marks. Rear passenger side wheel. One chip there. Tiny bit of discoloration around the lip. Chip there. And that is it. Passenger side door. Small chip there on the body line. Mirror cap. Almost flawless. Seems to be a super tiny, it almost looks like a crack in the paint. It's very small. Maybe it's some kind of a bulge. It's hard to tell what that is. There's a very small blemish in the paint on the mirror cap. Front passenger side fender, a couple rock chips, scuff. There are a few little chips along the fender here, nothing big, and then back to the scuffs above the passenger headlight. Front passenger side wheel. This one unfortunately does have a noticeable amount of rash on it. And there's some pitting and discoloration on the inside there. Kind of in certain spots in between the spokes, you can see it. It's probably the least attractive wheel out of the set. Let's go ahead and first pull the top down, and then we will hop in the vehicle. So this does not have a power top. This is manual, so all you have to do is unlock the trunk, pull it up. So once you have the trunk open, inside the vehicle, this latch right here, you undo that, if I can remember how. Kind of does take two hands because you have to pull that lever back and then pull this back. So it is not easy to do with one hand. So you kind of pop it back a little bit just so it's separated from the top. Hop out. And then you're just going to pull it back by hand. And you'll hear it clip on the driver's side. When you hear that kind of spring-loaded pop sound, that means that it is secured in place. And then you lower the trunk, and that will further lock the top in place by covering it partially. And then we can get inside the vehicle, start it. The side exit exhaust is just behind that door, so I'm gonna leave that door open so you can hear it. This is a manual transmission, so it's also push to start, which is kind of an early version of push to start. So you have to put the key in all the way to turn it, but it won't crank when you turn it. So you have to turn the key all the way to accessory, push the clutch in, and then push to start. That sounds really good. That V10 has a really unique sound that I'm pretty fond of. Here on the inside, you can see all the gauges are fully functional. They're all reading correctly. Mirror's in good shape. All of the buttons, everything are just pristine. This car is just frozen in time. I mean, just everything about this car is immaculate. I mean, there's not wear on the steering wheel. Not even on the shifter. The e-brake holds the car perfectly. The car doesn't roll on an incline. The e-brake actually works how it's supposed to. The windows go down smooth. They're not slow. They don't hiccup or anything. The motors work great. They're not slow to roll up. It has an Alpine stereo in it from the factory. It sounds pretty nice. This is definitely a great driver's car. So let's go ahead and check out the engine. So the hood latch on this car is also in an interesting spot. Here's our Dodge V10. No leaks, no ticks. Everything is factory. I mean, you could eat off this engine bay, it's so clean. Close that. And then we will go ahead and put the top back up. Go ahead and trunk there. Go ahead and turn the vehicle off to make sure the trunk is unlocked. So we'll go ahead and unlock the trunk here. Lift the trunk up, exposing the top. There's a latch just under here. Kind of got to feel for it a little bit. Hear that pop, that'll release it. You just push down on the latch and then just set that kind of back into place there. Go ahead and close the trunk. It can be kind of difficult to close due to how long it is. And then all there is this latch up here. Once you get that pushed into place, gotta make sure that latch is on. It can be kind of tricky to get. Might help if the windows were rolled down. So sometimes the windows can get in the way. And there you go, now it is latched. And then you can roll the windows up. It will fit into place like this should. And that is our 2003 Dodge Viper SRT10. If you have any questions about the vehicle, please check out our sales listing at www.exoticmotorsportsok.com. Thank you for watching.